(6:49) on the 22nd of March, 2026. We are looking at Jupiter. And if you, with the scope facing towards the east, if you look to the left, you will see the south equatorial belt. Meanwhile, almost culminating at the belt, the middle of the globe of 86,000 mile in diameter, Jupiter, is the 8,000 mile in width great red spot. As predicted 12 days earlier on the 10th of March, it has returned. However, it was a bit more advanced at that time. Right now, 6:50, that would have been at 5:50 on the 10th in the evening. I may have gotten a later start, but it doesn't matter. I was estimating how many days it would take to basically return to be visible. And right now, it's probably about an hour and a half early for it to progress to the part of Jupiter where it was originally seen on that date. Meanwhile, the rest of the planet does not quite look as sharp as it did last night, even though I've increased the contrast to the same setting. So let's go ahead up to 600x and see if that improves the view at all in terms of the presence. The red spot's equally as present. We can also get a sense of how big it is. If we go to 1000% or 1500x, we can count how many 1 arcsecond matrices, which is what I've recently come to determine is each of the matrices on the screen before us, GRS is. Now, it's gotten quite diffused, but I would say it's probably somewhere around 3 of those matrices in width. And so each matrices is roughly 1 arcsecond. That would make it 3 arcseconds, and Jupiter is about 40 arcseconds across. So 3 over 40, let's say 2. So it's about 6,000 miles estimated in diameter. Meanwhile, not the best of all possible views, but hey, at least the math played out. Yes, kids, when you do mathematics, you can actually predict the future if you're carefully observing the phenomena and pay attention to its patterns of behaviors. You can describe things with mathematical precision based upon the tolerances available to you in terms of observation. Well, this is not a bad view here at 4 times 600x. The GRS is quite present, approaching culmination, not quite, but very close. And so with that, I am going to say carpe noctem, and with any luck, the chemtrail traces across the atmosphere right now, which are rife, by the way, whatever the chemicals are, and for whatever reason they're there, it has really mucked up the sky. So I can only hope by the time it's about 8 o'clock in the evening, they will have dissipated, and I will be able to do some of the NGC catalog progression for the next century, because the moon is now in about day 3 or possibly 4. I haven't really checked, and I want to try to get to NGC 3500 before the moon becomes a serious factor, diminishing the quality of views. And with that, at a 600x view, 1 arcsecond resolve with a bit of an atmospheric smear, I am going to say carpe noctem.